You know what it is, man. It's the Turf Talk, world famous Turf Talk. We appreciate everybody for checking in with us. I'm your host, T. Smith, also known as Trey. My main two guys right here, Coach Dennis, Coach GB, Coach G, some people may call him. First of all, I want to give a super shout out for the sponsors we got for this week's show. Shout out to Manuel Hernandez, financial advisor. You can reach him at 714-257-4413, where he's helping people with their personal goals, turn them into a financial reality. That's Manuel Hernandez right there, financial advisor. If you need some help planning out your future, loans, wills or whatnot, give him a call, 714-257-4413. Tell him you got his information from Turf Talk Radio. And also shout out to Get It Done Arena, where only the best go get it done at. You know what I'm saying? From high school athletes to college athletes to pro athletes, anybody that's coming out the IE right now, and a lot of LA and a lot of USC cats is going to Get It Done Arena. Give them a text, and they'll schedule you for a 15-minute free consultation at 310-889-6233. It's at the Get It Done Arena, specialized in high school, college, and pro training. 310-889-6233. And welcome to the Turf Talk Radio Show. Coach Dennis, I'm gonna check in with you first. How's everything going?
Oh man, everything beautiful, man. Coach Den ready to get it in. You know what I'm saying? So man, I'm ready to talk, man.
Checking in with you guys out down at the factory. I know you guys had a big win down there at Cathedral. I was surprised that the score was a little bit lopsided. I didn't expect a win like that. Could you tell from the boys' rhythm and could you tell from the bus ride it was going to go that way? I just didn't think it was going to go like that.
Well, yeah. Well, it was a home game. Bus ride.
I thought that was in San Diego. Okay.
Last time we played them, it was in San Diego. So we got a little home cook. We did what we came to do. And it was real cool. Everybody that was on the show last week, they did real well in the game. I want to say the linebacker. He was a defensive player of the game. So my D lineman, they had 2 sacks. One had 2 sacks, and the other one was in the backfield all day. So yeah. They had a turf talk going on.
No. Hey, I seen the defense getting real active. I seen Malachi got active. I seen Izzy getting active. I mean, they just played a great game. It's going to be a little tougher game this week, and this is where you guys go down to San Diego, right? Sierra Canyon.
So yeah, we go to Sierra. The Honor Bowl.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Neutral. Play Sierra. And
it's a little bit tougher game this week, correct?
We went against the nation. Now, I wouldn't say they ranked 8 or whatever. It'd be tough. I mean,
okay.
We ready.
I got a call from my family. That's your family too, though. That's USC Trojan Terrell Thomas. I'm gonna shout him out right now. He's the head of operations over there. He was like, "What's going on over there?" I said, "Man, you gotta catch that head up phase." So shout out to T2. You know what I'm saying? Yes. All y'all family. That's SC pride over there.
Yes, sir.
Coach G, talk to me, duffel bag boys. What's going on?
Rise and grind, family. Just popping the clutch and staying in my own lane. You know what I mean? I know over there, that's where I'm gonna find less traffic. In regards to the duffel bag boys, I'm just been dealing with adversity. It seems like I'm dealing with parents that are, kind of strong-willed and strong-minded. And sometimes I don't know whether to wear a Teflon vest or make like Casper and disappear. I never know what's coming. The other day I had to say to myself, how you going to tell me how to build a palace when you still build a TP with a user manual?
Uh-huh.
Some of these parents feel like they know everything. And, and at some point, I think they fail to realize that these big time programs, they don't want to invest in liabilities. They want assets.
Okay.
And they got to know that it starts now, So,
Yeah.
I'm just going with the flow, and it's making me a better coach because, I got to have thick skin and know how to deal with it, know how to talk to them and practice on my professionalism. So it's making me a better coach,
Yeah. And as we talk about everything that we go through makes us a better person, makes you a better coach. Cause these young men, we got our players, our players for the game of the week checking in right now. We just We just, you know, we fine tuning some things real quick, fellas, and we'll be with you guys. Coach G, you know, he coaches the young men in 9U, OG Ducks, #1 in the nation. And, you know, and like I said, we're going to get a chance to chop it up with the fellas. But yeah, Coach G, I'm proud of you, man. I see what you out there doing. I see the patience that, you know, I've seen you gain within the last couple years. So, hey, you know what coaching brings. It's a different obstacle every year. Am I correct?
Yeah, you are right, man. It's a hamster wheel. You never stop. You know, and I can honestly say what you go through, you grow through.
Okay.
That's 100 facts. So, you know, you live and learn. And that's what I'm going through. And you know, I'm building high character young men and student athletes at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get them to the Coliseum, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
2 fingers up. 2 fingers up. You know how we do it.
Look, all the guys checking in. My guy Kyle just checked in. I'm muting all their mics real quick so I can check in with my big guys right now. Hey, we trying to get all these boys to the Coliseum too. So hey, just give us a minute real quick, fellas. Before we go on and, you know, check in, we got game of the week, Norco versus Rancho. But before we check in with our players, I wanna talk about something. And you know, I don't mind if the players jump in. You know, it might be sensitive or not, but I want to talk about the IMG versus Sycamore game. Did what was that kind of crazy? Like, cause we all kind of know some players from there.
Right, we do.
Kyle knows Trillin. You know, like we watching the game. Let me unmute Kyle. I'm gonna unmute everybody. Make sure I do this the right way. But go ahead and Coach G, talk a little bit about like what you think of it. I don't know, you know, whatever your opinions are, what you think of it, and let us know.
I feel like there's a double sword. I feel like that was very unfortunate, first and foremost. You know, I think we all want our opportunity. And I think that these young men, they seen an opportunity and you know, somebody threw the bait out there and they kind of ran with it. And you know, I think in life we have three things we come with. We got chances, we got choices, and we got time.
Uh-huh.
And with that said, you know, you can't control time, but you can control what you do at that time.
Yeah.
And I feel like with these young men in that time, they seen an opportunity and they try to jump on it, but at the end, it kind of backfired on them. For what I seen, I kind of looked at the tape and I seen that they wasn't ready. It wasn't no structure. It wasn't discipline. So you know, and I'm a firm believer. You have one time to make a first impression, and now that impression on that stands with me seeing that says that these are not elite athletes based on the fact that I even heard the coach got warrants and you know I seen
Okay.
player's mom on the sideline warming him up. It was like something in a movie kind of,
Yeah.
you know. And
I couldn't believe, and even as I was actually laying down watching the game, and I was thinking, is this real? But then to go further in it, the announcer started making comments to where the announcer was like, they better get these boys off the field. They don't look like it's safe for them. Coach Jackson, I'm gonna ask you one question before we move on. Do you think it's a coach trying to help his players out by giving them an opportunity, or do you think he was trying to do the quick hustle injustice, you know, and just trying to get some boys together and get on TV?
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. I honestly believe he's trying to help the kids, but you know what I mean. I don't believe he had the resources to do it. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I've been hearing. You know they practice at a different spot there all the time, and you know I mean just resources. But I really believe he had the heart, and I appreciate his heart trying to do it. You know, I just think it backfired. It blew up on him, like Coach G said. Uh, you know, I think if those guys would have went out there and dominated IMG, it'd have been something different. You know what I'm saying? But they moralized out there, so it was like it looked even worse, and it's in the news every day. So it's like, man, it's a terrible situation. So it's like a bad look on the coach, though.
Yeah, it's probably one of the worst events I ever seen on ESPN, man. You know, we see that on reality TV all the time, but I've never seen something like that on ESPN to where even the announcers was like, I don't want to be a part of this. But man,
Right.
with that being said, it's our it's much respect, and it's our privilege to have the players on for this week. We're always doing game of the week. We got three. I don't know how many players we got on here. We got Kyle Crum from representing Norco.
My guy.
Kyle, we got deep roots with Kyle.
Yep.
Christian, Christian, you there? If you guys can turn on your cameras, we can go ahead and and start chopping it up. We got Mr. Clayton, Christian, Lofton, Xavier. Wait for Xavier.
I'm coming right now. My bad, y'all.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
All right, here we go. All right, there we go.
Yes, sir. How's everybody doing today?
Pretty good.
Good.
Yeah. If we could just introduce yourself, what school you from, what position you play, anything you want to say that's respectful, go ahead. Let's start with Christian.
I'm Christian. I play safety. Number 6.
Okay. School. What school?
Rancho
Cucamonga. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Kyle, go ahead.
Yeah, my name's Kyle Crum. I'm quarterback for Norco High School, number 9, senior this year.
Yes, sir. Clayton.
I'm Clayton Zedner, number 12 on Norco. I play DB and receiver, and I'm a junior.
Okay. Lofton. Or Julian.
Julian Lundy. Yeah, I'm Julian Lundy. I go to Rancho. I'm number 1. I play wide receiver.
Okay. And Xavier.
My name is Xavier Washington. I'm the quarterback over at Rancho, and then I'm number 9.
Okay. So I like this for, I don't know if too many, spots do this where, where we get the players on the game week. I figure I like the matchup that Norco has against Rancho. I've always watched that game. It's usually on Prep Zone or TV. So I've been a big fan of that game for a long time. Coach Gary, you want to kick it off? You have any questions for the fellas?
And you know what? I absolutely love it. We got opposing teams on here, and I think that's a good thing. And it's about to go down like 4 flats, and it's about to really, really be the something that we've been waiting on. But I want to say something before we proceed to all you student athletes. And I'm going to say this to all you guys. Show me your friends, and I can show you your future. If you can't master having an elite character, you better invest in some binoculars, because you're going to be watching the game from the stands. And I really mean that. You guys are on a big stage, and trust me, they watch everything. Have high character. And trust me, they watching. And like Coach Dennis always say, you never know who watching. So to you student athletes, go out and represent. And, I'm old school. You represent the name on the back of your jersey. Make your family proud. And Crum, I'm looking at you, man. You done developed into a straight beast. Look how big you are, man.
Yeah.
Man, I can't believe it.
He has to flex on us right now. I got you, Crum.
Crum, young Crum, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Now, how has the upset over Corona Centennial affected the energy over there at your school?
Coach, you just jumped right into it. Okay.
I really want to know that. That been festering on me, and I want to know, has that energy has it made you guys like the lion, and now you guys can invest everything, or is it just another day's work?
Yeah, no, I think that was huge just for confidence and, like you said, morale. And then now, like, every game we play, we just kind of compare to that. Like, all right, we got Santa Margarita. They're not better than Centennial. Like, let's go kick some ass. Like, that's just kind of our new, landmark. We kind of use that game. So I think that's given, because I've seen Centennial, and, like, I know the players and the coaches, and, like, I knew if we put together a good game, we could have a shot. But, like, a lot of those guys, I think deep down, like, just thought, all right, Centennial, we're going to, they beat us every year. So now that we got the win and proved it to everybody that we can do it, everyone's been a lot more confident and just, working harder. It's been good for us.
So my next question is for Rancho, since Coach Gary's going to go straight to Norco. But I do want to highlight one thing for the people that's watching and for the Rancho player. That was the first time, I'm going to let Kyle fill in the numbers if I get it wrong, the first time Centennial's lost to Norco in 13 years.
15.
15.
Yeah, something like that. It was
15. 15.
Okay.
So that's a big deal. And if people know the story, if I may intertwine and tell them, he was the quarterback. He was the quarterback at Centennial, but then he decided to go on. And I'm gonna get back to this later in the story because that's one of my questions for you. Went over there and beat the team that you left, and I know as a dad, I know your dad was going crazy because I went crazy for you. So, but we're gonna get back to you, Rancho. I want to check in with the Rancho. Talk to me, Rancho. You guys got what's some of the big games that you guys have filled that brought you together? Some of the game, because I was at the Etowanda game last year, when you guys got, and I'm gonna be honest with you. You guys left a lot of points on the board in the second half, but that last play, it was holding, and it was it was holding, and the clock should have ran out, man. So I was mad for you guys. I think y'all got the game stolen from you with Etowanda. But what's some big games that you guys had that brought you guys together that you guys remember?
Honestly, I think one of the big games that we had was just recently last week against Apple Valley. They were, a highly ranked team and a very good team. And then we went out there and then got them 27-19. We all played together as a team, and then we were down early 13-0. And then, we managed to put together a couple scoring drives. And after that, we just had a great game all around. Christian had a game-sealing pick. Juju caught 2 of my touchdowns. And then, we just had a great game all around.
Okay. And something kicked in. Was it something in the first half where y'all couldn't get the wheels rolling, or the chemistry had to kick in, or basically y'all kind of was bull crapping and you had to get it together? Talk to me, Christian or Julian.
It was our first game. We have a whole new team from last year.
Okay.
So it was our very first game. First game jitters. We have a very young team, so we kind of expected a little, a little mess ups here and there in the beginning, but we ended up getting it together late in the game and came out with the win.
That's a good answer because I forgot y'all didn't have a game week 0. Okay. Yeah. Before I get to Coach Jackson so he can ask the Norco, Christian, go ahead and tell him what's going on today. What happened to you today, man? I want to give you your props.
I received my first offer to Nevada.
Okay. Congratulations to you, brother.
Thank you.
That's good stuff. The rest of them got Kyle. You already know you got them coming, so just hold on, player. Coach Jackson, you got any questions for him?
Nah, man. I want to say you got a great game, man. Okay. You got some dogs here. So Cal Crum did the man show on over there, so
Okay.
I just want to see a good. You know what I mean? So
yeah, most definitely. We're gonna be definitely paying attention. I want to check in with Clayton. Clayton, how you feel? How you feel being on the team? We know where the energy's building, coming off the big win against Centennial. Energy from this year. Y'all feel like you still think y'all the underdog, or you feel like, hey, we got a little bite in us this year?
We know we have a target on our back. We're moving up in rankings, but we try not to look at those. But we're feeling good. We're feeling confident rolling into this week. It's a good matchup, so should be fun.
I like that. Coach G, talk to me. What's going on?
Hey, one thing I commend you young men, because I can see that you guys are high character young men. But I still got to tell you this, and I mean this from all my heart, from having a student athlete at a high level, Gary Bryant Jr., and I got to say this to you guys. If you guys hang out with someone that has a cloud over their head, you're going to eventually catch rain. So again, if you hang out with dogs, you will get fleas. Be in control of the narrative of your own story. Don't let anyone come in between that. Do you? You know what I mean? And I can see that you guys are high character guys, but you guys got to keep pushing. And one thing I know you guys are talking about the games being close. Well, I always say leave no doubt. Excuses for losers. Leave no doubt. Go out there and let it be known. Go out there and dominate the person in front of you. Do what you got to do. Short-term memory.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you just checking in, it's Turf Talk right here once a week with Coach G and Coach Jackson. For the players that might not know, I know Crum knows. Coach G is Gary Bryant Jr.'s dad, #1 from USC, and Coach Jackson is the Drake Jackson's dad, number 99, the one and only 99 Foundation in the building. So my next question is for you guys. I kind of like to know, we talked to Centennial kids last week. I kind of like to know, Christian, I'm going to start with you. What's some of your routines of game day? Is it like the way you eat, like, you know, the way you drink? Is there certain things that you got to drink? Do you have habits? Do you have, like, you know, kiss mom first before dad, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like get a text from dad. What's some of the things that you do through game day? You know what I'm saying? Because you are a special player. You just got your first offer from Nevada, and you have many more. I heard UCLA and SC, you know what I'm saying, is looking you up. So talk to me. What's something you do to talk to these other young men, not on this show, but that, you know, kids that watch, that feel out like, hey, maybe I can steal some from each one of these guys?
I feel like personally, is eating a really balanced meal, and I feel like what you put in your body will really affect you positively or negatively on the field that night.
Okay.
So I kind of try to make sure I eat right the whole day, drink right water. I always have Pedialyte with me on game days. Those are kind of the things I use. You feel me? I feel like it's the most important to me going into the big game Friday.
Okay. Kyle, how about yourself? Is there some like rituals you have? I know, since as a quarterback, I'm just assuming as a quarterback, you walk through the plays in your head. I don't know. Talk to me. You're a vet. You know what I'm saying? You're someone that you know people want to listen to, because you're a very smart young man. And other quarterbacks, I'm telling you right now, you and Xavier, they need to, you know, watch what you guys do, because you guys play at a very high level.
Yeah, no. On game days, I always got my notebook with me. I take, you know, notes throughout the week, watching film. So I got a couple pages right now already. So I go over those before the game in the bus, and then I always try to get a little pregame nap so I can have that calm before the storm.
Yeah.
And then other than that, I don't really have any like rituals, but I just get the game day butterflies all day, start when I wake up, no matter who we play every game. So I just get that little feeling in my stomach, like it's time to go. And then once I get on the field, all the nerves are out and I'm just ready to play.
I like that answer. I like that answer because it's honest. You know,
yeah.
That's a special answer because it's honest. Clayton, what about yourself, man?
With me, it starts with my music. Like whenever I'm not in class or whenever I'm not doing anything, I always have my headphones in. I got my pregame playlist going.
Okay.
Any specific artists too?
Right now, I really like Lil Durk. I listen to him a lot.
Oh, you try to kill on the field, huh? Kill. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. What about you, Julian?
Me personally, I like to listen to music with Clayton said. Stay on my feet as much as I could, so I can have as much energy as I can, eat a good meal, and yeah, just mostly music, because that's what gets my hype up and get ready for the game.
Okay.
What type of food do you eat before?
Like a Subway sandwich or something.
Okay. Shout out to little Subway. What about Xavier? You're a quarterback. Talk to me a little bit about what you go through. I know your coach is probably texting you or calling you throughout the day, making sure you got your notes and stuff. Talk to me. What's your game plan for the day, or what's some rituals or tradition you have?
So, I mean, honestly, you know, just like Kyle was saying, it starts with the preparation throughout the week. And then just like you were saying, with the note taking, all the film watching, you know, conversation with the coaches, and then going into that day, you know, waking up and it's, you know, just realizing it's go time. And then honestly, it's just, I run all the plays through my head, you know, what we're going to run for that week. And then honestly, it's just going out there and executing. I don't really have a super tight, you know, ritual that I do. The only thing that I do every single game that is the same is I have the same prayer.
Okay. I like that. Coach G, you have any words?
Preparation is destination. You know what I mean? Preparation is key to the destination. I like that. You know, I do have a question. How key is it doing film outside of with your team? Do you guys do film at home and kind of look at athletes you're going to go against on your own, or do you just basically just wait till you get to school and do that?
I do it at home.
Yeah, I FaceTime with me and Coach Murad break it down mostly from he trained with BA, and I know he probably trained with Gary too, but we break it down first, just going over coverages, formations, all that stuff, and then we start watching players. So I'll find out which corner is the weaker corner, which back is a little slower, which safety bites on run fakes, which safety likes to back pedal, and then just start making little profiles for each player. So that's just kind of how I go through it.
Well, you talking that talk. Okay, Kyle. Okay.
Right.
I like that. I like that though, because that's what you need to see. It's going in depth. Like I need to figure out if this dude, if he turns so quick, if this dude like to play zone, and so I like this. Xavier, how about you? I got to give you your shot since you're a quarterback.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, throughout the day, of course, I'm watching film throughout some of my classes whenever I have free time. And then we also do an hour of film before we go out to practice. And then when I get home, I get about an hour 30 in. So throughout the day, I'm getting about 3 hours of film in, minimum. And then, just like I was saying, I talked to my coach about it. What we see on certain plays, what type of, weaknesses in the defense that we can see, what we can exploit, what we can run that week. And then, just like I said earlier, it's all about preparation.
Hey, these some hey, if you're listening right now, man, it's Turf Talk. These two hot quarterbacks right here, Kyle and Xavier, man. Kyle's from Norco, Xavier's from Rancho. Make sure they get their props. Christian, I want you, Julian, and Clayton all to have a shot at the same question. Like, what do you guys do for film? Christian, you're a banger. You know what I'm saying? Are you looking at who you can bang up?
Man, it really is like, of course, what Kyle and Xavier said. Who can we exploit? What is their weakest? What's their strengths? What are our weakness? What's our strength? It's kind of like that. Our game plan. I kind of go, besides the hour we will watch at school, I kind of get my little film in. I try to get in every day. One time watching all the film we have on them. Try to go through at least once a day. Give me a little film. Try to go over what we're gonna run, what sets they run, and try to go at it like that.
Okay. How about you, Julian and Clayton? Before we shoot it over to Coach Dennis.
Yeah, I actually like watching my DBs guarding me on both sides. I like to see how they back pedal, how fast they move, how good they are just in general. Because I mean, when I look at our DB, I just think kill. I don't care about them. So I need to see every film on them every time I see them.
Okay. How about you, Clayton? Because you play both. You play both sides,
yeah.
right? Talk to me.
Yes,
what you like the both sides? You study what you're gonna do against the DB, and then what you're gonna do against the wide receiver. Talk to me.
So when I'm playing DB, I watch film on each receiver. I look at their tendencies, where they line up, like their splits and what they run out of certain formations, just stuff like that. And then on the offensive side, I try to pick apart the defense and see like how I should run this route and how I should run that route, and what's going to work on certain DBs.
Okay. Coach Jackson, one question for you: who studies more film, defense or offense?
I'm gonna probably say them. I'm not in the meetings for five, bro. So I don't know.
Coach, did you know defense don't study?
Yeah, we be in meetings for like 5 hours, bro.
Yeah, y'all be in meetings for 5 hours. Man, they don't stay and study, and they just try to figure out who they gonna hit.
Right.
I want to too, man. What I heard from all the boys that was very intriguing is that all of them are on film, and important part that'll help you dominate your opponent just watching the film. Like this is and stuff. So continue doing that, guys. You know what I mean? So I was here.
Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna ask a couple questions right here. Here we go. Biggest player to come out your school. Biggest player to come out your school. I'm gonna start with Christian. Biggest player to come out your school.
Oh, I have like
Go ahead,
couple
shoot it.
players.
Rancho got a couple. DBU.
Yeah, we have, of course, our quarterback that just is at Ohio State right now, C.J. Stroud.
Say them names for the people watching. Say them names for the people watching.
Yeah, C.J. Stroud, he's the quarterback at Ohio State right now.
Don't
We have Darren Hall.
but you gotta leave
He's
some
a
room for your teammates, bro.
All
my
right.
fault.
We gonna give you that too. CJ Stroud and Darren Hall. Darren
Yeah.
Hall,
He's in the league right
in the
now.
draft this year. CJ Stroud, Ohio State. Crumb, who biggest guy come out of Norco?
Toby Guerra was probably number one. Play
Okay.
running back.
That's the one we know. Minnesota.
Yeah.
Clayton, you got one?
Troy Dye. He's on the Vikings right now.
Talk to him. Okay.
From Oregon.
Julian.
Thomas Graham.
Thomas Graham, T4. What about Xavier? Biggest guy come out of Rancho.
I mean, that mentions some pretty big names, but I think they also left out Patrick Chung.
Oh, all right. I'm disappointed. I didn't hear my family out there, Terrell Thomas. You know, he was the first one to come out, but you know, that's what it is. I'm gonna shout out to T2. Here we go. What's the next one we got? Most memorable moment or play. Crumb, you can't answer this because I'm gonna answer it for you. Christian.
Well, from this season.
Any season. Most memorable play you was a part of.
I'm just gonna say from this season. I'm just say I had a pretty good hit our first game against Apple Valley, and I feel like it was pretty crazy.
Well, it had to be good because you just got the offer today, and that's the week after, right?
Yeah.
What about you, Julian?
I mean, I think it's this recent game too. I think the DBs couldn't hold me at all, routing them up, doing post corners and stuff like that.
Okay.
And 2 touchdowns in the game at Apple Valley, I think, for me.
Okay. Yeah, I did hear Xavier say you had two tugs in that game. How about you, Xavier?
I think the most memorable play was the moment that I knew it was on with Apple Valley when we were down 13-0. And then I threw a quick little slant route to my receiver, Isaiah Lopez. And then, you know, he took it about 80 yards down the field and then broke about 3-4 tackles. And then it was on, he was on number 1 play of the week for SoCal.
Okay. Clayton, biggest play for you, most memorable. It don't have to be biggest play, most memorable play to you.
I'd say our week 1 against Vista Marietta. They were down the goal line, and they tried me with a little comeback, and I deflected it, and then they turned the ball over on 4th down.
Hey, that's big time. All right, so I'm gonna answer Kyle's right now. Here we go, 4th and 9 against Corona Centennial. The punt team runs on the team. Kyle has the nerve and audacity to wave them off and get 9.5 yards. They kept the game going where y'all won. I don't want to hear nothing else from you. I want you to write about that one. I was yelling for you, man. Coach Jackson, talk to us a little bit about the mentality. You know, Coach Jackson's son played at USC. He's going to the NFL this year. So some words of encouragement for these young men. You know, they're still transitioning. Some of them looking for scholarships, like about the process of being patient and letting, you know, the stuff we talk about during the show, let the game come to you.
Yeah, that's the number one thing, man. I want to tell them, just be patient. You always gotta play like watching you. You know what I mean? Like I always tell the kids, you never know who's watching you. You know what I'm saying? So play like somebody's always watching you. And another thing, just take care of your body and make sure you're doing that work. What you're doing at school is not gonna get you to the next level. You got to do something extra. You know what I mean? So putting that extra work. Like I always tell the guys in the gym, if you here, it's gonna help you dominate that man in front of you. That's all I have to say.
Coach G?
I actually have a question for all the young men on here.
Get him, Coach G.
I have a question. I want you guys to answer this. I want you guys to tell me, where is the wealthiest place on earth? I wrote this down. Where is the wealthiest place on earth? Somebody answer that for me.
Your mind.
Your mind. I like that. You know, I'm gonna tell you guys where the wealthiest place on earth is. It's not the United States. It's not China. It's not Russia. It's the graveyard. There you will find inventions never invented, books never written, ideals never tried. And I want to say to all you young men, Don't add to the wealth in the ground. Get off the fence and start living. Because there's a lot of things in the graveyard that's left untold. And don't forget that. Leave here empty. Leave this earth on empty. That's what I want to tell you guys. Leave here on empty. Give it everything. Be perfect in the very moment. You know, it's not about how you fall, but how you get back up. We all make mistakes, but be perfect in that moment. One is so bad that you even beat the alarm clock up. You know, so I just want to leave that with you guys. Don't add to the.
It's definitely our pleasure hanging out with you guys, man. And remember, somebody's gonna win, somebody's gonna lose, but everybody's winner. As Coach G say, everybody got better each week. So don't take too much to heart. You know what I'm saying? Don't get too high and don't get too low. But I'm saying just letting you guys know we respect you guys. We rooting for you. That's why we want to have you guys on the show. And we're gonna get out of here. But we got games of the week. Games of the week. Games of the week. Glendora versus Charter Oak. It's called the Mayor's Bowl, and they're actually doing it at Citrus College. Coach G, who you got? Wait, hold on. Talk about Coach G. Who did you pick last week? Long Beach or Sarah?
I picked Sarah.
Oh, no, you didn't. No,
yes,
you
I
didn't. You did?
He did.
Coach Dan picked.
Oh,
I was on.
Coach Dan picked Long Beach.
I was on.
Okay. So somebody up and somebody down. All right. Here we go, Coach G. Glendora versus Charter Oak. It's at the Citrus College. Who you got, Coach G?
I'm going to go with Charter Oak. Charter Oak.
A lot of new talent out there. My nephew out there, Solomon Thomas. Right. Coach Solomon Davis. Coach G, Coach Dennis, who you got?
I'm going to go with Charter Oak.
Charter Oak. So you're looking for the upset because Glendora's the favorite. Who you got, Christian?
I'm going to have to, one of my closest friends on that team, Solomon Davis. I'm going to have to go with
shout out to Solo. Definitely shout out to Solo. Kyle, who you got?
Yeah, I'm taking Charter Oak too. I didn't know Solomon was on that team, but he's a dog, so I'm sticking with him.
Yes, sir. Clayton, who you got?
I got to go on the train and say Charter Oak.
All right. Julian, who you got?
I'm going to go with Charter Oak too. My guy Solomon on that team too.
Okay. Yes, Solo's a Rancho kid. Who you got, Xavier?
Freshman quarterback.
I'm about to hop on this train too and say Charter Oak. You know, Solomon's my guy.
No, Glendora the favorite. But go ahead, y'all. We root for our friends. I got you. All right.
Hey, don't Glendora got a freshman quarterback coming in right now starting?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure, but I know them linebackers and everybody. They all got offered up. You know, they look like Brian Bosworth out there and Clay Matthews. So next one, Damian at Olu. Who you got, Coach G?
Man, I'm gonna go Olu. You know, that Trinity is the top in the country.
Okay.
So that's real. You know, you got alpha dogs over there.
Coach Jackson, Coach Dennis, who you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Olu too. My boy, he the DC now, so you know what I mean. I'm rooting for him.
You don't need no job, Coach Dennis. You good? Christian, who you got?
I don't really know who they have on each team, but I have a lot of friends on Damien, so I'm gonna go with Damien.
I like that. I like we switching it up. Kyle, what about you?
I'm picking Olu. I just training leagues got a good reputation, and I don't know much about Damien's team this year, so I'll go with them.
Well, didn't Damien get Coach Dennis? Before I get to claim, didn't Damien get some smacked? Didn't y'all smack up Damien?
Yeah, I don't think we gave up 2 first downs. So
okay, that's all we're gonna say. Clayton, who you got?
I don't really know much about Olu, but like Kyle said, Trinity League, and they got a reputation over there.
Come on, Julian, who you got? Damien versus Olu.
All right, Damien, I got a couple guys over there.
Hey, that's roll with your boys. Xavier, who you got?
Same thing as the 2 other Rancho guys. I'm going with Damien. I got some boys on there, and I think they're gonna come out and win.
All right, one more. Etowanda versus Rancho Verde. Gary, Coach G, who you got?
And I'm gonna go with Rancho Verde. I was down. I used to live in Reno Valley, so I know.
Yeah, I knew you was about to go hometown. I knew. Coach Dennis, who you got?
Go with Rancho Verde too, man. Yeah, I know that.
Man, y'all must not watch Etowanda hard. We're gonna see. Christian, who you got?
I'm gonna go with Etowanda.
Come
They got
on,
some dogs on their
Etowanda
team.
hard.
Yeah.
Etowanda hard over there. What do you got,
They,
Kyle?
they going through big.
They're going through a couple of trials and tribulations.
Right, they are. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I'm picking Etowanda. I think Verde lost 42-0 or something last week.
Hey,
So
that's my stat guy right there. Okay, no.
they got blown out.
Who you got, Clayton?
I know Rancho Verde, they lost a lot of dudes, so I'm gonna go Etowanda.
Yeah. These dudes actually be paying attention. That's crazy. Who you got, Julian? Julian, who you got?
I'm gonna go to Rancho Verde. I don't like Etowanda at all.
Yeah, hey, because I'm coming to that game. I'm coming to that game. Y'all better beat them this year. Who you got, Xavier? Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna. You can't have Etowanda. You're the quarterback. No, exactly. That's your rival game.
I was about to straight hate.
As you supposed to. Hey, man.
Right.
Once again, it's Turf Talk. It's definitely our pleasure to hang out. We got Rancho versus Norco, game of the week. I got a lot of phone calls talking about why we put on Rancho versus Norco, because we want to. Because I like the game, Coach G liked the game, and Coach Dennis liked the game. So that's our game of the week. As you can see, we had a great time with the fellas, man. We appreciate y'all checking in. Anything y'all want to leave us with, fellas?
I think it's good. I'm just ready to play already.
Okay.
Yeah, we're ready to play.
All right, we're gonna be checking the papers for y'all. Well, we're gonna check the game. Well, we all gonna be at games. We're gonna check the games while we sitting in the stands, man. Good luck. Stay healthy and stay safe, man. We're gonna check in with you guys. If you guys need us, our platform for anything, just let us know. Let us know when you get them offers. Once again, congratulations to Christian on your offer today at Nevada, man. That's a super big deal. So congratulations on that. And shout out to the Rancho staff and the Norco staff for letting you guys come on with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you guys next week. Thank you. Turf Talk. Everybody.
Coach
G, get him. I forgot. Get him.
Hey, without commitment, you will never start. And without consistency, you will never finish.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Turf Talk once again, Coach G and the one and only Coach Dennis. We out.
Yes, sir.